Hi there, this is Meg from AIM Fitness Online, and I'm here with Finley, and thank you so much for joining this video. So today's video is going to be focused on these parts of your body, your legs. So I work with a lot of adults 50 plus, and the biggest thing that I hear quite often is that people are losing their leg strength. Simple tasks such as getting out of a chair, getting out of bed, going for a walk, it just becomes a little bit more difficult because your legs are not as strong. So today's video is focused on building your leg strength and giving you just 3 simple exercises that you can do right from home along with me today. All right, so here's the first one. One thing that I find people really have a hard time with as they age, so this may not quite be you, but again, we want to prevent things from happening, is moving backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by traveling forwards, so marching forwards on the spot, and then traveling backwards. And I want to share a few things for why I chose this as one of my exercises to focus on. And what I want you to do as well is lift those knees a little bit higher than you normally would. So it may not feel like a typical walk, but we're really focusing on using those leg muscles, using our thighs here. So one thing I noticed, I used to work in a retirement residence, and something I noticed a lot is you'd have someone go into the elevator, and then they'd have a really, really hard time backing out because they were worried about falling. They're worried about their balance. So it's important that as you are young, and I say if you're 50 plus, you're still young, it's important to practice walking backwards so that you can really keep those muscles, the stabilization muscles, and other parts of your body ready to go. All right, let's do a few more here. And I'll tell you another tip and why it's also important to walk backwards. So there were some studies done, and what they found is people who walk backwards were actually able to engage their core better, and they're actually using a different part of their brain. So one study followed a group of people who had Parkinson's, and what they found is that many of those people had a difficulty walking forwards without having tremors. But when they walked backwards, they were fine. And that was because it is using a different part of your brain and different muscles. It's pretty amazing how walking backwards is really so good for us. Okay, so just notice if you're a little bit out of breath or how you're feeling, but that was exercise number 1. So I encourage you is to keep it up, keep doing this one on your own, traveling forwards, traveling backwards. All right, next exercise for those legs are some wide squats. So we're going to take those legs nice and wide. You'll notice my feet are out to the side. And what I want to do is I want my knees to go in the same direction, out wide, towards my feet. So at this point, if you have a counter or if you have a chair that you want to hold on to, that's a really good idea if you need to find that balance. Otherwise, you can have your hands on your knees. All right, so let's start with this. So we're going to bend those knees go out. I'm leaning slightly forwards, but my back is still straight. And then I'm standing tall. So we're going to breathe in, knees going out nice and wide, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Very good. Now if your knees are talking to you, then here's what you should do. Go a little bit slower and not quite as low. All right, so we're still getting a really good muscle exercise for your thighs. And you should also feel this in your inner thighs as well. To build up those muscles too. All right, so holding on is option 1. Option 2 is to slide your hands down your knees and stand tall. Awesome, we're gonna go for a few more. This is exercise number 2. You guys are doing great, follow along. Good, just watch that back. We wanna lean forwards, but keep your back straight. Good, 3 to go. All right, so let me know in the comment section if you are feeling your legs working today. I love hearing from you guys. So make sure you leave me a thumbs up if you watched this video today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, because I always am putting out new videos 5 days a week. And I really don't want you to miss any of those. So let's stay connected. All right, I think we've done more than 3. Get me talking and we'll keep going. All right, so let's just stretch it out. A nice stretch I like to do is just lifting your heel. So this is a very low impact, nice stretch for your knees, for your legs. And we'll swing those arms. So this is a nice stretch that you can do in between, or you can do it on your own time. All right. So we're going to do one more stretch. And this is our third exercise, because something I find quite often is that the backs of our legs get very stiff and very tight. So we're going to stand close to a counter or close to a chair, and we're going to hold on. And what I want you to do is take a big step back. All right, so we're going to be bending your front knee, and we're straightening your back leg. And I want you to press your heel all the way to the floor, and then we're going to lean forwards just slightly. So what you should notice is a nice deep stretch all the way up the back of your leg. We're just going to hold it here. So you'll know that you're getting a good stretch if you can feel the stretch. But if you take it a bit too far beyond what you should do, then you might feel like you're getting a cramp. So if that's the case, bring your foot a little bit closer and ease out of that deepness. If that doesn't feel good for you. All right, so it's good to hold each stretch for about 30 seconds, but if your legs are very, very sore, or very tight, you can hold it for up to a minute. Okay, so we're gonna switch sides, stepping back with the other leg, bending your front knee, keep that leg back nice and straight, heel to the floor. And as we're relaxing into this stretch, let's take some deep breaths. All right, good. So I recommend doing this stretch daily, every morning, every night. I have a lot of clients that I've worked with over the years who have many cramps. They get cramps at night, and this is a good stretch that can help to keep your muscles stretched out and to prevent future cramping. All right, let's step forwards. Again, we're gonna walk it out like we just did, kind of like the moonwalk. So we're just lifting your heel only. Good, swing those arms. All right, and we're going to end it here. So those were my top 3 exercises to help improve your walking. So just notice how you're feeling. I feel really good. I feel like I've worked the front of my legs today and I've stretched out the back. So let me know also in the comments section if you are feeling your legs, because I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.